Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Speaking Truthfully podcast, where that's exactly what we do. We speak the truth. So, today was a shitty day, right? And I really wanted to get an episode out. Um, but I also had like a lot to do right now. So, I have a whole lot of weed that I haven't trimmed up. So, I'm going to be doing that as I as I do this podcast. I hope you don't mind. Um, but yeah, I mean, let's get into it. So, to, today I wanted to talk a lot about, stuff that I've been going through lately, right? So, this whole channel, like I said before, millions of times, it's all because, if I could help one person, if I could make somebody's day, if I could make somebody smile, hell, it was worth it, right? Um, And I also said in one of my beginning episodes, one of the intros, that I would tell you guys about myself as well. And I never really did that. Um, Everybody goes through their own shit and everything, So I wanted to make this episode so people don't feel so alone in all the shit that they're going through. Because I mean, let's face it, everybody goes through shit. You know, I didn't want to sit up here and act like I'm fucking perfect in any kind of way, right? So, my name's Moody. At least that's what most people call me, right? That's my last name. I grew up in Hayward, West Hayward, Palmacia Park to be exact. Um, Basically an only child. Um, I've been on my own since I was about 12 years old. My entire family had drug problems, alcohol problems, especially my mother and father. Um, my mother went to jail when I was about 14 for some crazy shit. Um, Dad died when I was 16. But even before then, like I said, I've been on my own since I was about 12, I had places to stay here and there, but as far as like a family or anything, no, it was pretty much non existent. Um, they all had drug problems. Their drugs of choice were meth, like I said, alcohol. Um, and yeah, so I grew up on the streets more or less, you know, doing drugs, selling drugs, fucking around, being a little badass. That was really the only way to really survive. Just, fucking either numbing the pain or numbing somebody else's pain, I guess you could say. Try to get money that way. Um, but yeah, so shit was rough. Fucked up childhood. I talked about it a little bit in one other episode. If you like, you could go back and listen to that and talk about, some really fucked up shit that I've been through. And that fucked up shit was really what separated me from my entire family. Um, but along the way, I, made a lot of really good friends who I talk to still to this day who aren't my friends. They are my family. I have a brother named Alex. Shout out to Alex. Fucking love that guy. I'd do anything for that guy. I'd like to say likewise because, he's always been there for me. Always, all the shit. Um, Fast forward a little bit. Um, Let me shout out a couple more people. My other homie Moody, who I just found out is in fucking New Jersey. Who the fuck moves to New Jersey? But I love you, brother. My brother Frank. Can't forget Frank. He was on one of the first episodes of the podcast. A whole lot of shenanigans and shit that we went through there. He used to live with me actually, so it was a it was pretty a wild time. Um, I have a couple sisters and everything. I don't talk to as much now. You guys seen Jaleesa's post down for one of the first episodes. Love her to death. But most people I don't talk to as much anymore. My boy Larry Clark, man, shouts out to him. I talk to him almost daily. I fuck with him. I still need to get him on the podcast. Um, and my boy Eric, aka Brosdale. Another family. Weird how we met, but um, I fuck with him, man. He's gotten me through a lot of shit. All these motherfuckers have. Um, but yeah, anyways, so fast forward from me being on my own since I was 12. I met my baby mama when I was about 16, 17. Um, Weird circumstances. She's Filipino. And yeah, we were never really meant to be together. We should have never been together. But she gave me two beautiful kids. So I can't be too mad at that. My kids are my fucking world. They are everything to me. Um, we were basically married for 9 years, but had a big separation, especially in the middle. So however you want to take it, but we, she wanted to live a certain lifestyle. She didn't want to grow up. She wanted to party, have fun, do all the things that she wanted to do, So didn't work out for me. Um, Thankfully, after like a 4 year long custody battle, I finally got full custody of both of my kids, um, who are my everything. My youngest just turned 8 last month in November. My oldest is 12 and turns into a goddamn teenager in April of next year, which is exciting. Woo. I could wait on that. Anyways, he's already acting like a little asshole, but you know, you know how that goes. But anyways, yeah. So after about like 4 years, finally got full custody of him. Which, thank God, finally it took long enough. Um, and now she's not in either three of our lives. At all. She doesn't even communicate with them anymore, which is unfortunate, but I mean, glass half full. I mean, she's not really a good person to have around children anyway. So, I mean, I kind of think it's for the best, even though, I mean, it's sad to say that. But hey, we're not here to throw shade. My apologies, anyways. Um, but yeah, that's just a very quick summary of how my early years went. I didn't want to get too deep into it, especially with the baby mama stuff. Don't want to sound like I'm throwing shade at all. Everybody is how they are. No shade is given. I actually live a pretty fucking wonderful life. Two beautiful kids, my own house. Uh, Basically a brand new car. I just got it like a year ago. Um, a very good job. I'm a truck driver. Um, work with amazing fucking people. I can't say that enough. They've been there through for me through a lot of shit too, especially lately. I've been having some fucking really bad health problems, which I guess is hereditary. Both of my parents died from cirrhosis of the liver, mainly due to drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. But I guess it's fucking hereditary because my liver and kidneys are not doing good. So I've been in and out of the hospital. I was actually last weekend. I was actually in the hospital for on and off for like a week or two. it's kind of all a blur. I know it's hella vague, but but yeah. So health problems, you know, live in the Bay Area, Hayward. Well, I live in Oakland, but I'm from Hayward. So rent is fucking high as fuck. So obviously, financially, not doing the best, but hey, I'm doing pretty fucking good. I can't fucking complain, right? Um, and yeah, so I mean, the main thing, the main reason why I wanted to get on here is because, you know, I never wanted to be the person that made it sound like, hey, like my life is amazing, your life is shitty, so if you need help, you know, let me help you because I got everything figured out. No, that's definitely not the case. Um, I feel like as people, no matter how far we get in life or whatever, we always could grow. We could always do better at something, you know? Um, and like, yeah, like I said, like I'm human, you know, today I had, well, it was a decent day at first. It was actually really good. Lately I just been going through it, when it comes to a certain something that I'm not gonna get into for people's privacies. But, I have a friend that's really going through it. And, you know, I care about this person a lot. Probably more than I should. But I mean, that's always been me. I mean, hence the channel, right? I mean, I'd help out anybody, regardless if I know you or not. But, you know, I worry about people a lot, especially in certain circumstances. And this person, you know, near and dear to my heart. I really care about this person a lot. And, I didn't feel like, you know, this person was okay. Did something that may or may not have been the best thing to do, but hey, when I'm worried about something, I'll go to the ends of the earth to make sure you're good, you know what I mean? So hopefully one day they'll understand. If not, that's fine too. But going through that, because that was going on for a while, especially over a 3 day period, especially. It got really really bad, and a lot of times when people are dealing with stuff, you know, they not only make you look in at yourself, but you know, when people get defensive, they lash out at you, and you know, they bring up a lot of things that may or may not be true, and I mean, this person, you know, they struck a lot of chords. They really did. I mean, I never claimed to be perfect, ever. Shit. Especially when I was younger, man. I was a horrible fucking person. Which I think is why now, like, I try to do my best to, like, help people out and, you know, like, try to make up for shit, I guess you could say. Which we all know it doesn't work that way, but hey, I mean, you can't blame me for trying. You know, I was a shitty person. Now I'm a good person. Well, I like to think that I am, and I like to try to help people. But anyways, this person brought up, you know, the fact that I, you know, have problems with alcohol, which I've had a lot of problems with alcohol in the past. I'm not gonna lie. Currently, I do not. I'm sober. I haven't smoked weed in like 3 years, 4 years. I don't know. I lost count, but I love growing the shit. I love growing everything. I got tomatoes and peppers and all kinds of shit out there too. Um, but alcohol wise, damn, I think it's been like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, which obviously isn't that long. But hey, I mean, when you have a problem, any little small victory is a little small victory. Um, but yeah, it's funny that I have a problem with alcohol, cause like I fucking hate the taste of alcohol. Like, I fucking hate it. Like, it's disgusting to me. Like, I'll drink like a bitch. Like, I'll have a chaser, and whatever I'm drinking, I'll drink the chaser, drink the shot or however much I'm drinking, and then drink the chaser again just so I could, like, taste it less. Like, I am a bitch when it comes to drinking. Like, not holding my liquor, but just the taste. I fucking hate it. It's horrible. There's only been like a few drinks that I've ever had that I actually was like, this tastes pretty good, you know? Which is funny, you know, because I'm a fucking alcoholic at most times, you know what I mean? So, I think it's funny that, like, how much I hate the taste of alcohol and how much I'm a bitch when it comes to that. Um, but I mean, dealing with, my childhood and my past and shit, they had diagnosed me with PTSD, which at first I thought was bullshit. Cause I'm like, yo, I've never seen war. I've never seen combat like that, and I thought that was, the only thing. Uh, but after talking to a couple people, not just doctors and shit, they were like, nah, bro, that's a fucking thing. Um, yeah, I mean, I just grew up rough, I guess. But anyways, after being diagnosed with that, you feel me? I always try to self-medicate, which is why I was one of the biggest potheads you would ever meet. If you knew me in high school or middle school, man, drop that shit down in the comments, because they'll tell you how big of a fucking pothead that I was. And it wasn't just weed. Like, I mean, weed was my main thing. But I mean, man, I used to pop Diz pills. I used to do coke. Like, not like that. Ecstasy, I used to do like all the time, probably more than anything besides smoking weed and drinking. Coke, I would do it here and there. Meth was never my fucking thing. I hated that shit. I've done it a couple of times, but just to try it out, I was a wild one. Whatever. Always fucking hated it. It's fucking disgusting to me. What else? Shrooms. Shrooms was always fucking a good time. Well, not a good time, but it was always fun. um, yeah, I mean, I went all out as a kid, whatever the fuck I could get my hands on. But it was always weed. I mean, that was the main thing that I did. That, and I drank, but not as much. Weed was always my shit. Um, but anyways, so this person would bring up, you know, stuff that people would say about me from back in the day, or even stuff now. Like, this person would call me like an alcoholic, or like, talk about, how many beer cans I had fucking stacked up at the moment. Which, hey man, I'd be the first one to admit, yep, I had the worst of the worst, 211s fucking just stacked up by my bedside. um Horrible. Horrible, horrible. Um, but then there was a lot of things that they were saying that weren't true. Like, whether it be people that knew me from back in the day and shit that they were saying about me from back then, or whatever the case may be, right? Um, and it bothered me. Like, it got to me. You feel me? And I wanted to defend myself and stand up and be like, hey, that's definitely not what the fuck happened. But, I had to take a step back and realize, like, when people are going through their own shit, sometimes they project that shit onto others, and, wanted to talk about, the shit that's wrong with you instead of, looking at themselves in the mirror. Which is cool. I mean, it was probably not my place to even fucking get involved, even though I care about this person. Um, but I mean, hey, I mean, you could do whatever you feel is right at the time, I guess. But whether it's right or not, I mean, you can't force somebody to get help, or force somebody to fucking treat you the right way or anything like that. But Yeah, it really made me look inward about how I was living my life and everything, and I wanted to be better than that, and I've already made a lot of strides and stuff to be a better person, not just mentally and like towards other people, just health wise and just for my own sanity. You know what I mean? Like just stuff that I do on a daily basis. You got to get up and do shit. And I was really lacking on that. But anyways, so uh, yeah, and when it came down to the things that I guess this person would talk to other people about me, I mean, they don't know me. They knew me, back when I was a young piece of shit in high school and wilding out and fucking being a little asshole, a little thug. I definitely not that person anymore. But hey, to each his own. I mean, if that. And by the way, if you're watching this, anybody's watching this, and I hurt you in the past or I did some shady shit or whatever, I do apologize. Um, which is kind of a bitch thing for me to say, but only because, like, I was a horrible little fucker. I was a horrible person. I didn't give a fuck. I had no fucking feelings. Fuck you. Fuck your mom. Fuck whoever. I really didn't give a fuck, especially if you did me wrong. Now, I've always been the type of person, like, if I have your back, I got your back regardless. Wrong, right, or indifferent. I don't give a fuck. But there were some shady shit that I used to do. I don't think I got over on anybody close to me. I like to think that I was always solid when it came to that. But I was a shitty person. I'm not gonna lie about that. I was a horrible person. Um, but yeah, when it comes to things that people are saying about me now, I mean, bro, like, you don't know me. I'm definitely not that little fuck up that I used to be. Like I said, I'm a single fucking dad. I got my own job. Not just a job, I got a fucking career. I mean, I do my fucking thing. You know what I mean? I stay out the way. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't even really talk to anybody. I talk to people that I consider family. That's about it. I mean, I could probably count them on one hand, maybe a little bit more. Um, but so I went off on a whole tangent. I get it, but when this person was saying these things, especially because I care about them so much, it really fucked with me. Especially when I felt like all I was trying to do is help this person. Um, and I don't know, maybe I went about it the wrong way. I don't like to think that I did because I felt like somebody was in danger. I felt like I will always do whatever it takes to protect the people that I care about. And I mean, whatever that takes, right? So if that person didn't like it, I get it. Um, I'm sorry that you feel the way that you do, but I mean, hopefully one day you'll understand why. If not, that's fine too. Like I said, I was just trying to help, but everybody goes through their own shit, their own ways. Um, I'm saying all this because I want everybody to know, like, it's okay to try to help people, and it's okay if they take it the wrong way to a certain extent. Like, don't go out there and fucking do some crazy shit. But just know you're always taking that risk. But um, whether it be you trying to take care of somebody else or you, the one that needs help, um, regardless, I'm gonna always be there. That's just how I'm built. I think it's fucked up that more of the world's not like that. We need to start taking care of each other. This world's fucked up, especially lately. And I mean, who knows? Pretty soon, there might not even be a fucking world to call home. I mean, the way this shit's going, I mean, shit's looking fucking insane, you know? Um, but yeah, no, I said all that just so people know, like, you know, whether I know you or not, even if I care about you, if I don't know you, if I don't care about you, regardless, even if I don't fucking like you, if you need something, I'm the type of person that I fucking love unconditionally. And I always put all my shit to the side whenever I'm dealing with somebody that needs help. And I will do everything in my power to try to help you. Everything. Period. You may not like it, but I will always be there for you. Always. So you can hit me up right now. Hey, I need this. If I ain't got it, figure out how to get it. I'll help you. We'll go through the whole shit. But yeah, so and then I had another friend. Well, not really a friend, not anymore. But I had another person kind of piss me off over the weekend. I was talking about, you know, struggles and stuff that they've been through and everything. And that never pisses me off, so don't take that the wrong way. If you ever need anybody to talk to or anything, I always tell you, like, I'm right fucking here. I will sit here and I'll listen to you regardless of what it's about. Even if hey, even if you're in the wrong, I'll sit here. I'll always listen. I'll always fucking try to help. Um, but what I didn't like was that, you know, they were basically throwing what they did or what they went through in my face. Like, well, I went through this and I still did this, right? Don't do that. Don't be one of those people. Especially because, like, you don't know half the shit somebody else has been through. I just told y'all a lot about what I went through. That ain't even half, that ain't even a quarter of the shit that I've been through. But I would never fucking sit here and be like, well, I've been through this, so that means you, like, you know, you could do it too. And I get it. I get what you're trying to say and do. But you don't fucking know. You don't, especially, like, this person, man. I don't ever want to minimize anybody's fucking issues or problems or shit that they went through. So, I mean, this is going to sound kind of fucked up. But, like, this person never really knew struggle like that. To them, they probably did. To them, they were struggling. But, I mean, it was, the fact that, you know, it was just a whole bunch of shit. I know, and it sounds fucked up for me to put it that way. But, I mean, for somebody to try to throw, you know, that whole shit out there, well, I went through this, so, I mean, you could do that, you know? And I get what you're trying to say and do, but you really don't know. I mean, sometimes instead of trying to come up with solutions for people, it's better to just fucking listen or just keep your fucking mouth shut. That's it. Cause I mean, shit. I mean, my brother, and I'm not gonna say his name, but I said his name earlier, but I'm not gonna say his name just cause, like, I don't want him to to be like, no, I wouldn't say that or whatever. One of my brothers, uh, if it was about some dumb shit, he'll just tell you straight up, like, you're on some dumb shit. I don't give a fuck. Why are you crying? You know? But trust me, he's one of the most biggest, like he has one of the biggest hearts of anybody I've ever met. So don't, I'm not throwing shade on him at all. But sometimes it could get to that point. Just, You know, if you don't fucking know what you're talking about, just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Um, don't don't sit there and try to fucking solve all the fucking world's problems when you don't know half the shit going on yourself. And that's another reason why I wanted to make this video. Like, I don't ever want to come off like I'm trying to solve the world's problems, or like, hey, you're fucked up mentally, I got all the answers. No. If anybody ever tells you that, slap the shit out of them. Because they don't fucking know either. We're all just doing our best to try to get by. You know, like I keep saying over and over, I made this channel because if I can make one person smile, if, you know, I just distract somebody from the shit that they're going through, whatever the fucking case may be, if I make somebody's day, whatever, just one person, you know, and I like to feel like I already did that. You know, I'm not in it for fucking hundreds of views or anything like that. I mean, if you look at my shit, I think I only got what 100 views on one video. I don't give a fuck. I'm not making this to be popular. What I'm making this for is for the people that after I make one of these videos and I post it, they tell me like, damn, I felt that. Damn, you made me laugh at this part. You know? Or damn, keep doing this shit because I really enjoy it. I like it. You know? That's why I make it. You know? And if I can help people out, why not? Why the fuck not? But anyways, so again, nobody's fucking perfect. Nobody has all the answers for you. If they do, if they say they do, slap them. They're lying. And we don't do liars over here, right? It's called speaking truthfully for a reason. So whether you want to hear the shit or not, that's what we're gonna do. Speak the truth. Anyways, y'all, don't forget to always try to, you know, make somebody's day. Be nice to somebody. Say thank you. You know, make somebody's day. Tell them they look nice. Feel me? I do that shit all the time. You know, I'll go to one of my female coworkers. I'll be like, "You look nice today." You know, or I'll go to one of my homies at work and I'll just be like, "Hey, bruh, good shit on what you did right here." You feel me? Like, hey, you really kicked ass today, bruh. Like, real shit. You know, um, just go out of your way to be a genuine nice person. That's it. Like, why not? What's it gonna hurt you? You feel me? You might fucking make somebody's day. You might turn somebody's whole week around. You have no idea. For real. So go do your thing. Make some people smile. Make some people happy. Be a fucking genuine person. Love life. Figure out what the fuck makes you happy and just fucking do it. Stop worried about life's all the little problems and shit. It's gonna be alright. We're here. You know, what's the alternative? Like I said before, what you gonna check out? Nah, blood, we ain't built like that. We ain't checking out the shit. You know. Anyways, I usually always put whether it be my email or my Instagram or anything in the description below. So make sure if you or somebody you know needs help to contact me. I'd be more than willing to listen to you, to help out in any way that I can. And if I don't have the resources for you, we could figure it out together. But yeah, just wanted to show y'all that, you know, everybody's human. I never wanted to come on here and make it look like, you know, I live this fucking perfect life. I don't. Sorry. But I do want you to know that you're never alone. Even when you're alone, you're not alone. And if you ever need anything, I'm here. Unconditionally. No judgment. So, anyways, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you for listening. I'll check you later.